You saved up for your dream vacation and finally made it to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. But as you're walking around the shops looking for the perfect souvenir, everything feels overpriced and you're not sure what's actually worth your credits. Here's what most guests don't realize. Some of these expensive items aren't just souvenirs. They completely change the way you experience Batu.
Let droid say something about me.
Today we're showing you 6 items that you absolutely won't regret buying. Starting with the most controversial purchase of all, the $275 lightsaber experience here at Savi's workshop. This isn't just a lightsaber though, it's a purchase that will fully immerse you into the Star Wars universe. To start, you get to pick from 4 saber types. We have Peace and Justice, Protection and Defense, Power and Control, and Elemental Nature. And after you choose, you step foot into Savi's workshop for the most intimate experience in all of Galaxy's Edge. You'll get to experience a story led by the Gatherers, who teach you about the history of the lightsaber as you piece yours together. From the sleeves to the emitter, the pommel, and the activation switches. And my favorite part is when you get to actually hear Master Yoda's voice telling you to use the Force to ignite your saber with a room full of fellow Star Wars fans.
With many parts you began, yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It is time. And activate.
There is nothing more immersive in the park than this experience right here. And the best part is after you get home, this saber makes for a beautiful display for all your memories you made here at Galaxy's Edge. We'll show you the best way to display it soon. But another thing you have to do with your saber is get some epic shots around the park.
In just a moment, we're going to show you guys an item with a special hidden feature. But first, I really want to show you the robes here at Black Spire Outfitters so that you can really immerse yourself into the Star Wars universe. These are the robes from the outside. They do have sleeves as well, which is kind of nice. And they're very classic, like right out of the Jedi Temple. Then they also have the tunic that goes right under it, and both of these colors go extremely well together. And then of course the accessory belt that goes with it. They also have the Sith version for all 3, of course, the robe, the tunic, and the black Sith belt. If you build a saber at Savi's, you should 100% get the set that matches that saber, because then you have the full ensemble and that is going to totally elevate your experience. Okay. All 3 altogether, it comes out to about $280 plus tax. So is it worth it? Jacqueline and I like to think that it is, because the quality of like just the robe itself, the quality is really nice. It doesn't feel like those like cheap robes that you find on Amazon or even places like Etsy. The tunic too is really drapey. It has like all these layers on it that kind of look like they've been put together. It looks very humble, very real. And the belt leather is actually really nice. And it has this usable pouch here. You can stick your phone, your wallet in there. It's a bit pricey, but honestly, we feel like it's worth it. And especially, and this is the best part, if you get your outfit here, you can put it all together. That actually unlocks amazing exclusive interactions with the characters.
This one.
Don't upset him.
Your skills would be of value to us. There is a place for you in the First Order.
Now, if you have a favorite character like Rey, for example, you can get her entire outfit right here as well. Let me show you guys the tunic. This is essentially just a shirt, right? And then you have that drape over it that does a crisscross and goes all the way down and around the back. So I do want to show you guys the back because it's really cool. On the back, you have that same look right here, which is nice. It's got like a little Velcro belt. And then, of course, the hood. This tunic is one of my favorites because it's so breathable, it's so flowy, it looks really like legit, right? And then the accessory, of course, are the arm wraps, which you can get right up here. They have like adult and kid size versions. These are actually the arm wraps right here. They go with absolutely everything too. Now, if your favorite character happens to be Ahsoka or Kylo Ren, they have both of their full outfits with accessories over at Doc Onder's Den of Antiquities. But what about a souvenir that's not only immersive, but actually has hidden features as you explore Batu? That brings us to the droid building experience here at the Droid Depot. This is where you actually get to go to Mubo's Droid Workshop and build a droid yourself. there's going to be a conveyor belt moving by with tons of different droid parts. The parts are going to be from 3 different types of droid: R series, BB, and C series. And you're going to grab them as they come. There is such a huge variety of colors and shades, and then you get to put it all together by going to one of these building stations where you literally use a drill, like yes, an actual tool. It's a real drill, and then you get to put it together yourself. It is such a beautiful, immersive experience. I cannot recommend it enough. This experience costs $130 if you just want the droid, but we recommend doing the bundle because for $205 you can get the personality chip and the bag, which are 2 accessories that unlock special interactive experiences around Batuu. Now, I'll tell you guys what those are, but first I want to show you so many ways you can accessorize your droid. So you've got your droid all built up, he looks fantastic, but without any tools, how's he supposed to help you out and get around? So this is where you have to come accessorize your droid. Let's start with the blaster attachment. These are actually really cool. They're going to attach to the side of the droid, and then the tip of it actually lights up red. So just in case you get into some trouble on Batuu, you know, your droid can come in, pew, pew, back you up. And then your droid can't just like sit on the ground all the time. It needs to get up on stuff. So they actually have these jet attachments, which are some of our favorites. And it's really cool because the flame actually lights up. These are just so much fun. It really brings your droids to life. Now, the one I got was the R series tool set, and I got this one because I just thought I loved the variety of tools that it came with. It really made me think of R2 because he's always got the perfect gadget for the job. It's so much fun to go through them and pick and put it on your droid and then pretend like he's fixing stuff. You just can't not get these accessories. Playing with your droid is obviously where the fun's at. And to do just that, all you have to do is go to a little play area off to the side where you're going to use your remote to make them go forward, backward, sideways, and you can turn their heads just like that. Hello, how's it going? And they can also make beep boops and they can light up their little lights. Now that is actually a perfect spot for you to interact with other droids because sometimes there's other people playing with theirs too. And it's really cool because if you made another droid or a family member made one, they will actually beep and boop and talk to each other. How's it going?
Have you seen resistance activity here?
No, 0 resistance activity.
Very well.
But no
Move along.
activity.
Her
All right,
droid's
good.
part of the resistance.
Excellent.
Oh, did
The
you
droid.
have to tell him?
So, you want to help the resistance?
Yes, he does.
Great. I'm watching you.
What most people don't realize about the droids is how much they really interact around Batuu. And this little droid area right outside your depot is actually the first place where you can take your droid, approach the droids, and they'll start just having a conversation. Even the gong droid will have something to say. As you go about your day on Batuu with your droid in your backpack, he's going to have reactions to different areas just like you would. But depending on the personality chip, it's going to react either positively or negatively, depending on where you are. So right here we are by the first order area, and mine has a resistance personality chip, and it is freaking out. Rising Moons, how are you doing, Lieutenant?
Very good.
Good, I'm
I
glad.
feel like I see you here often, and it seems like you might be associating with the resistance. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Absolutely not. These are just old scraps I'm borrowing from a friend.
See, there seems to be a little bit of a symbol here that might indicate that you might be hiding something from me.
No.
The droid say something about me.
Well, you don't speak droid, right? So.
I do my best not to speak anything that the droid might be saying. The only good droid is a dismantled droid, in my opinion.
He's very helpful though. He has a potty mouth, so just ignore what he says. But if I went to the resistance area, it would finally let its guard down and be able to relax.
Let's talk about another pricey item that gets a lot of criticism, but if you choose wisely, is absolutely worth it. Legacy lightsabers, which are character lightsabers that can be found here at Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Now, you can pick up sabers like Luke Skywalker's or Darth Vader's, but where these get really special are when you get unique sabers, like the Kanan Jarrus one, which comes apart just like in Star Wars Rebels. Then there's the Master Soul lightsaber. What makes this one special is, one, the weathering on it is really beautiful. It has heat marks on the front, it's very battle worn. But what's extra cool is most lightsabers have one color, so this is a blue lightsaber. but when you switch the switch down, it turns red. So the color changing option is really cool. And if you like that color changing, the Ahsoka Tano sabers have that same feature. And then there are the collector's box editions. Let me show you my personal favorite that was released on May the 4th a couple of years ago. How cool is that? Oh my God, I love it. Look at the LED lights all around it. So here is your authenticity card, number 732 out of only 7,000 made. And look at the sabers, you guys, oh my God. With the music playing, that is just too epically good. Now that box was extra special. There are other collector's editions that come with a limited edition comic, which is a neat collectible. And then every once in a while, you'll come across a lightsaber you can't get anywhere else. Like the Gunji lightsaber that looked like it was carved out of actual wood. Now, are there better sabers out there? Sure, but you cannot beat the experience of grabbing your saber here, surrounded by relics with Doc Ondar himself like watching over you, which is so awesome. And if you choose wisely, you will have a piece of Galaxy's Edge that is a memory you cannot make by purchasing online.
By now you probably already have at least one lightsaber and you need a way to display it. In comes the lightsaber display stand. This is actually a really beautiful display stand. It's $60, it's very, very sturdy, it's real metal, it looks very in-world. And when you plug it into power, it has these LED lights that'll turn on and you can pick whatever color you want. So if you have a Sith hilt, for example, you can turn them on red. Or if you have a light side hilt, you can do blue, green, purple, you can do whatever you want. So it's a really beautiful way to display it. Now on top of that, you can actually get some kyber crystal attachments and attach that all the way around the stand to display those as well. This actually lights up too, so then you get light shining through that crystal. Now those kyber crystals do more than just change the color of your blade. They can actually interact with an item we're gonna talk to in just a little bit. But you can do up to 11 of these all the way around, and when you add that up, this is 60, each one of these is 15. It can get pretty pricey, but if you're like us and you really want it to look good at home, it's totally worth it.
These are holocrons. In the Star Wars universe, they are used to contain knowledge. We have the Jedi holocron here, and when you turn this on, it lights up, which is really cool already, but when you press the buttons on the side, you will hear character voice lines.
Can be a trickle, a stream, a river, a flood, for anyone who can sense it.
And when twisted, the Sith holocron will also illuminate red and will have dark side voice lines. Now let's talk about those kyber crystals. Over here on the wall, you will find so many different colors. We have a red one, a blue one, a green one, and when you open these up and pop them into the holocron, it will change to the color of the crystal that you put in. But they also come with different character voices, and these are blind boxes, so you never know which character you're gonna get. All right, I decided to pick up a blue kyber crystal. Let's open it up and see what character we got. The cool thing about these is you also have the chance to get a special limited edition one, which is the cracked kyber crystal. Let's see if we get it. No cracked crystal, but for our character, we got Cal Kestis.
Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and pop this in so we can check out the voice lines. There's a little door on the side, and when you open it up, you just pop in your crystal and shut it. And when you turn it on, now it is going to light up blue. And we'll be able to hear Cal Kestis' voice.
Jedi can't pick any kyber crystal. It chooses you.
Now let me show you a special feature on these that most people don't know exists. When you have one of each holocron and stack them, they will turn purple. And when you press the voice line, you're going to get a special message from the Father of Mortis.
I am neither Sith nor Jedi. I am much more.
And I'm going to show you what two Jedi holocron do.
I am light. I am life. Evil cannot touch me.
And that was the Daughter of Mortis. Now each holocron is $50 and each kyber crystal is $25. So if you're getting a few of each, it can get pretty steep, but it is such a cool collectible to take home. Now merch isn't the coolest thing about Galaxy's Edge, so if you want the insider tip on everything you can see and do, just click on that video right there.